First surface vessel attack on Crimea failed as Musk turned off connection? Up.
Here's a summary of the article.
Your profile can be used to present content that appears more relevant based on your possible interests, such as by adapting the order in which content is shown to you, so that it is even easier for you to find content that matches your interests. Content presented to you on this service can be based on your content personalization profiles, which can reflect your activity on this or other services, possible interests and personal aspects, such as by adapting the order in which content is shown to you, so that it is even easier for you to find content that matches your interests. Information regarding which content is presented to you and how you interact with it can be used to determine whether the content e.g. reached its intended audience and matched your interests. Reports can be generated based on the combination of data sets regarding your interactions and those of other users with advertising or content to identify common characteristics. Information about your activity on this service, such as your interaction with ads or content, can be very helpful to improve products and services and to build new products and services based on user interactions, the type of audience, etc. Content presented to you on this service can be based on limited data, such as the website or app you are using, your non-precise location, your device type, or which content you are interacting with. Certain information is used to ensure the technical compatibility of the content or advertising, and to facilitate the transmission of the content or ad to your device.
This post received a score of 11,000, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I think that was when people finally started to realize he was a douche of a person with shady morals. I think it was pretty obvious way before this. This article is from January 1, 2024 and is purporting to say that it is confirmed that he turned it off and wouldn't turn it back on. This while they were underway, 70 kilometers from Sevastopol.
To be clear, this was an incident from September 2022. Immediately after this, Ukraine obtained a contract that the military uses for satellite communications that use commercial satellite platforms. The military contract, unlike the previous commercial Starlink contract that Ukraine was using prior, now makes guarantees about reliability, right of first use, etc. I don't know what the hell Elon was thinking when he decided to turn off Starlink at a tree point. Speculation. It was probably a play to secure that new, more expensive contract.
Because of this little stunt, there is a very strong push within the DoD and intelligence communities to not use Starlink with any USG system.
Based on that push within the DoD and intelligence community, it'll be interesting to see what alternatives they come up with. Considering the geopolitical climate, having a reliable comms infrastructure that isn't at the whim of a private entity's decision-making is probably high on the priority list. Sounds like a wake-up call to diversify and not put all eggs in one basket, no matter how shiny the tech appears to be.
They have this, they just don't have high-bandwidth internet everywhere.
Note the words, "turn back on." Main point from this article: Ukrainska Pravda. Ukraine tried for the first time to use uncrewed surface vessels against Russian vessels in Sevastopol Bay in September 2022. But 70 kilometers from the target, the connection with billionaire Elon Musk's Starlinks was lost. It was not possible to persuade Musk to turn back on the connection, so Ukraine modified the drones. Elon Musk switched off Starlink, which we used to control the vessels. Quote from one of those in the bunker. Fedorov tried to persuade him, but Musk did not listen.
I consider Musk a traitor to not on Ukraine but to democracy and a threat to the USA and should be dealt with accordingly as we do to all other enemies of the country.
SpaceX, not Musk, president of operations for Starlink is Gwynne Shotwell, repeatedly stated that Starlink cannot be used as part of offensive operations other than just pure communications. Strapping it to drone ships filled with explosives is absolutely something Starlink is not to be used for, as is also in the user's license agreement. SpaceX also have been in the media stating they will terminate connections to devices which are used uncompliant to these agreements.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.